All right, for more on this, we now have with us political analyst Spencer Krishley, who is also the former communications advisor for Obama campaigns, joining us live from California. So thank you so much for joining us on World DNA.
Pleasure to be here.
So now, given the upcoming elections and of course what we're also seeing on the war front, the war between Russia and Ukraine, do you think that these would have a larger implication, these sanctions that have been brought forth?
Yes, I think that the announcement by the Justice Department is very significant, and it's clear that they want to warn Americans. They're not just announcing the prosecutions in each individual case here. They want to warn Americans of the extensiveness of the Russian influence campaign, as well as influence campaigns that appear to originate from Iran and China. And for relatively small amounts of money, as we saw in the 2016 election, as well as the 2020 election, Russia and other countries hostile to American democracy can have outsized impact, especially by exploiting emotionally intense issues that will provoke Americans into fighting with each other, which I think is one of the chief objectives, is to promote division and to undermine confidence in democracy.
Mr. Krishley, now, as per US officials, it was Vladimir Putin's inner circle that directed Russian public relations companies to promote disinformation to influence US presidential polls. Now, there is a lot of talk about how these acts were being done to influence the polls. Do you foresee, or do you think Vladimir Putin was perhaps influencing to have a possible Trump re-election? Because we know it's a Trump versus Harris match now. Do you feel this was in favor of Trump, that these implications were taking place?
Oh, yes, I think clearly so. And the internal documents that the U.S. Justice Department has managed to get hold of, the Russian internal documents, seem to indicate that pretty clearly. And it's not surprising, because President Trump has expressed his open admiration, bordering really on adoration, for Vladimir Putin on multiple occasions, including praising what he called the brilliance of Putin's original invasion of Ukraine. Trump has also shown himself to be supremely easy to manipulate. All you need to do is flatter him, and he seems to be willing to do whatever you like, especially if you're an authoritarian like Putin. So I'm sure that Trump is by far Putin's favored candidate, because he can essentially, if Trump wins, use him as a virtual puppet.
All right, Mr. Krishley, we'll let you go for now. Thank you so much for joining us on World DNA. Always a pleasure speaking with you and getting all your insights on matters.